Now, I told you when the world, I mean, I told you when the war first started that you cannot win against guerrilla warfare. I told you this from the get gate, you know, and I made a video about guerrilla warfare. And motherfuckers about he don't know what he talking about. Well, you know what? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Guerrilla warfare is the right way to fight a huger, bigger. Well, huger is not a real word. I should say a bigger. I shouldn't say a huger. Whatever. We can use it. Fuck it. We can use the word. Fuck it. Uh, a huger, bigger, more powerful army. That's the way you fight those motherfuckers. You cannot win against guerrilla warfare. I told you guys this in my last previous videos, right when the war started. You see what I'm saying? When you know, when I first, I mean, the first like couple of days of the war, I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought that Russia was gonna go in there and just tear shit down within a few hours. You know what I'm saying? But then I thought about guerrilla warfare, and I was like, wait a minute. This guy is taking on a whole entire country. So that means every single man, woman, and child will be carrying a fucking AK-47. You see what I'm saying? And they're gonna set up booby traps all over the place for them landmine. I mean, for them tanks and shit. You know, and all that other shit. So, especially with the U.S. supplying them with weapons and shit all the time, as long as the weapons are coming in, bro, they'll be able to fucking defend their fucking territory from the Russians. They'll be able to defend Ukraine from the Russians, man. And I told you, hit and run tactics, ambushes is gonna make it very, very difficult for the Russians. Now we already been hearing stories about Russians running out of food, running out of water, running out of gas. You see what I'm saying? That's the reason why they're stalled in one spot because of the resources that they terribly lacked. Right now, guerrilla warfare is the way you fight a bigger and more powerful army. It's like they took, you know, the pages out a Vietnam book, basically. That's what happened to the U.S. They kept sending U.S. troops home in body bags. And that's what's going on right now. Russia has lost about 13,000, not 1,300, 13,000 soldiers. The bodies are straight up piling up everywhere. And for all you motherfuckers, you know, I you know what, whatever, man. For all you motherfuckers who think that I don't know what I'm talking about, bruh, Just look at the statistics, man. The statistics speak for themselves, bro. I told you, you cannot win against guerrilla warfare. You guys don't understand what guerrilla warfare. Some of you niggas talk about, man, Russia gonna come in, man. They got a bigger, way stronger army. That don't matter, bro. Don't matter. Especially. I'm gonna stomp my feet on this one. Especially when you know that the enemy is coming. Russia made a huge mistake of alerting the Ukrainians of their invasion. Instead of just getting them by surprise, moving in closer to Kiev before attacking, they let them know days, not hours, days before the invasion. Yeah, we coming for you. You know, yeah, we coming. Then the Ukrainians was like, okay, you coming? Okay, they were putting down landmines everywhere, tank mines, anti aircraft missiles and shit like that, ready for them, pointing at the sky. Okay, you coming? You coming? All right, we got you. we 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 ready. You see what I'm saying? We ready now. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of you guys don't get that, bro. You don't get what guerrilla warfare is. You know, they already got like what several generals that already been deceased on the Russian side. This shit is gonna get more bloody as the days go by. Putin gonna have to fucking pull out. No homo. He gonna have to pull out, bro, because it's gonna get way worse for him. He needs to stop this war while he's ahead. You are losing, bruh. You don't lost so many soldiers, bruh. And now the soldiers, they're not feeling motivated to attack no more because so many of them are getting killed. And Putin's like, you gotta fight, keep fighting. Like, dude, you are losing the war. You're not. A lot of your men are getting killed out there, bruh. You're gonna lose another 13,000 men. The soldiers, they're not feeling motivated to keep pushing forward because so many of them are getting killed. I'm seeing body bags here on YouTube, bro. I'm like, God damn, body bags of Russian soldiers dead, dead. I ain't never seen a dead body before, bro. For real. I ain't never seen a dead body ever before, bro. Until I seen one on YouTube. Was it yesterday? I'm like, bruh, that's a dead body right there. The bodies are piling up, bruh. Putin gonna have to end this war soon, bruh, because in another month he gonna lose another 13,000 troops, and then he gonna lose another 13,000 on top of another 13,000, bruh. You're gonna be at one point you're gonna lose about 100,000 men, and they're not gonna want to fight anymore. They got stories of like Russian soldiers just quitting on the battlefield. They say they just walk off into the sunset or walk off into the jungle or whatever, or into the forest. Just walk off and just take off their uniform and quit. Because they seeing you know what they seeing their generals and stuff like dying before them. Their friends and stuff, everybody dying, dropping like flies, getting killed. You see what I'm saying? And they didn't even maintain those fucking tanks, bro. Those fucking tanks was sitting in those hangars for like years probably. And then they just not getting out moving them and shit. Nah, bruh. A expensive piece of machinery or armory or whatever, It needs to be maintained on a regular basis. You have to drive that shit. Make sure that shit is, it's like a car, man. You let it sit for too long, bro. It's gonna get all rusty, and you know what I'm saying. It's gonna get all fucked up. So they haven't been maintaining those tanks, bro. So now they put them on the battlefield. Now the fucking tires are fucking wearing thin really quickly, and you know, you know, you know, tires are ripped apart and shit. It's like, bruh, what you been doing? You haven't been putting money into your military shit. What's been happening, man? Putin, what you been doing, bro? You been pocketing your money. You see what I'm saying? They got the soldiers out there knocking on doors for food and shit, man. You ain't feeding your troops. The supply lines are getting cut off. I told you, it's it's that guerrilla warfare, bro. You see what I'm saying? What's stalling them right now is because they don't have the resources to fight, and you got Putin out here begging for change. Basically, he's out here begging for change, bro. Like, dude, what you been doing? He begging for China's aid, bro. He's desperate, and now he's looking for reserves from other countries and stuff, bro. He's looking for foreign fighters because he ain't got no more reserve, man. He went through his fucking reserves, bruh. You need to stop. Come on, Putin, bruh. I'm talking to you, man. You just need to stop, bruh. You're gonna make things worse and worse and worse, bruh. Your economy is crashing, bruh. You're getting your ass whooped, handed to you on the battlefield. Basically, getting your ass handed to you on a silver platter. On a silver platter. That motherfucker is getting his ass whooped. He needs to recognize when he's losing and go to the table and call for peace, man. That would be the best decision, man. But his ego, it ain't letting him. But bruh, you gotta look past that ego. Your soldiers are getting killed out there, bro. You don't care about your soldiers, bro. You think that the Ukrainian army is weak? No, they not. They've been in the gym. The Ukrainian army been in the gym, and now they got foreign fighters out there, ex-marine motherfuckers out there that know what they doing, that know how to set up traps, ambushes. You see what I'm saying? They got U.S. Marines out there on the battlefield, bro. You know what I'm saying? They've been in wars before. They got experience, seasoned fucking vets and shit. While you got those fucking what did the sniper guy say? That the Russian soldiers are very incompetent. I told you, I told you from the get go. You got a bunch of young, inexperienced soldiers on there that don't know what to do, can't handle stress, don't want to be there because they were tricked. They were tricked to being in war, and they don't want to be there. And their mindset is not as aggressive as Ukrainian soldiers. Ukrainian soldiers, they're out there to kill, bruh. They're out there to kill. Fucking lifeless bodies laying everywhere. Lifeless soldiers, Russian bodies laying everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Bruh, I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Where the Russians, bruh, like a lifeless body laying there. I mean, damn, bruh. Think about it, man. Before he got killed, he was talking, eating, laughing, and stuff. And then his body is laying lifeless, just dead right there. That was somebody's son, somebody's family member, bruh. Putin, bruh, you need to let this fucking war go, bruh. You need to let it go. These motherfuckers are ruthless out here. I mean, yeah, sure, you're getting some missiles through, you know, with the air, but that's not doing a whole lot, man. That's not enough to put them in submission. Dropping a missile here and there, that's not enough to put them in submission. They're gonna fucking keep defending the country until they die, bro. You underestimated the Ukrainians, bro. Never underestimate anybody. Never. What did Mayweather say? Never overlook any man. This was a totally bad idea. You can't tell me. You can't come to my channel and tell me that this wasn't a bad idea. This was a bad idea on Putin's part. That was a bad decision he made, bro. You made a huge mistake. Bro, it's gonna take years for your economy to recover. What the fuck are you doing? And then you losing on the battlefield. I can see if you was winning on the battlefield, but nah, nigga, you are losing, bro. You need to pull those fucking troops out and just, you know what, call it a day. Call it a day, bro. Because you are losing. You're not winning, bro. You don't lost so many soldiers. Then, then the U.S. lost in the Afghanistan war. You done lost so many soldiers, bro. Come on. The U.S. is watching this shit. The whole entire world is watching this shit. Everybody know, bro. You lost about 13,000 soldiers. If it within what 3 weeks, bruh, that's a lot of fucking. That's a lot of soldiers to be losing in just 3 weeks. Not 1,300, 13,000. That's 13,000 bodies stacked on top of each other. But imagine like a whole entire war, like a field, like a war field full of dead body soldiers. 13,000 of them. 13,000 soldiers. Talk about, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know that the fact that you're not supposed to be losing that fucking many soldiers in just 3 weeks. 3 weeks, you ain't supposed to lose about maybe a few hundred. If you know what you're doing. But, bro, you don't know what you're doing out there on that battlefield. It shows in your fucking performance. You don't know what you're doing on that battlefield. Somebody need to call the cops. Somebody, for real. Somebody, man, call the doctor or something, man, because you getting your ass handed to you on that fucking dude. I don't know. See, you think is, but that's what happens when you're a terrible planner and you wasn't planning to see this much. To see this much. Sorry, guys, I'm tired still. You wasn't planning to see this much resistance from the Ukrainians. You thought that you was gonna go in there and just take it easily because you got nukes and everybody's supposed to be, you know, bruh, everybody's supposed to be doing as you say, right? But bruh, you're not the only one who got nukes though. You're not the only one who got nukes. So that means, bruh, you are sharing power with the world. You're not on top of the world with power. You are sharing power. Everybody who has nukes is sharing power. So we have to, guess what? We have to all get along because we'll tear this whole entire planet up and a nuclear winter will arrive. You see what I'm saying? We won't survive as a nation. Your ego is gonna get this whole entire planet blown the fuck up, and we're all gonna die because of your ego, because you want more power. Fuck out of here, bruh. Fuck out of here. You know, this is the reason why I'm mad with Putin, man, and I don't like him because you know he's not. His head is not in the right space, bruh. It's like he done lost his mind. And I got to worry about getting blown up. by a nuclear explosion because this guy wants to advance his country or expand his country or whatever, you're not gonna get that. Nah, as long as the U.S. is putting in, I mean, pouring in weapons and shit into the country, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You're gonna keep on losing soldiers, bruh. You lost 13,000, 13 fucking thousand, 13,000 soldiers, bruh. And then you out there celebrating and shit, you know, having events and stuff, dancing, having a bunch of Russian pop stars get on stage and start singing. Bruh, you are losing. You're not. Why are you celebrating? You see, they don't. He need to have people around him to tell him what he needs to hear, not what he wants to hear. He got a bunch of yes men around him. You see what I'm saying? No, you need to tell him you are losing, sir. What? What? That can't be possible. That's what he probably would say. That can't be possible. You said 1,300 soldiers be lost. No, sir. We lost about 13,000 soldiers. We need to pull out. No homo. I'm telling you, bro. He needs to give this shit up, bro. It's not gonna look well for. The longer this shit goes on, the more desperate he gonna, bruh. The more desperate he's gonna be. He's gonna be trying to look for foreign fighters, and then he's running to China and stuff. Like, bro, you are going into debt. You know what I'm saying? You like a crackhead, bro. Like, I need that fix. I need that fix at all costs. Like, you, dude, you're losing everything, and all your citizens, bro, they're not gonna want to. Dude, they are against that fucking war. You right now, you are looking like the bad guy. You're going around killing innocent people, though. You know what I'm saying? You're not just pointing your guns at soldiers and stuff. You are bombing innocent people. How does that make you look to the world, bruh? Now you're gonna be named the murderer, bruh. The motherfucker that was going around bombing, you know, children. This is not the Middle East, bruh. This is other white people you are talking about, bruh. It ain't like you bombing the Middle East and nobody cares. Nah, this is the whole entire world, bro. The U.S. is like, oh man, this motherfucker. And then when this shit is all said and done, bro, it's gonna take years for your fucking country to recover. Your fucking economy is sinking. What the fuck was you thinking, bro? What the fuck? What was on your fucking goddamn itty bitty jelly bean mind, man? This was a horrible idea. Yeah, let's invade Ukraine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The American people, they're not gonna do nothing. Shit. They pouring in weapons into that country like it's Kool-Aid. They pouring weapons into that country like it's Kool-Aid. And he talking about, well, anybody who supplies them with weapons, they will be dealt with. Okay, yeah, you gonna deal with the US, really? You gonna deal with the US? You gonna deal with NATO? Them two together? You getting your ass whooped by Ukrainians. Now, if the U.S. joined the fight and NATO joined the fight, you will be in trouble. You really will be in trouble. Then you'll lose about 50,000 soldiers. And then you got to pull out your nukes. Then we got to pull out our nukes. You acting like you're the only one who got nukes, right? Anybody who joins this battle will be considered a participant. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You acting like you the only one. Bro, we got some of the most devastating, you know, I mean, he got some of the most like Oh my God. Our weaponry, our armory, or whatever it is, our fucking arsenal, bruh, we got some shit that will fuck up Moscow in a heartbeat. And we could find you anywhere, anyhow. Like you would be dead. Like the US will find you quick. Well, remember that too. Not remember that quick, but eventually the US will fucking find you and bomb you out of your bunker, bro. Come on, man. Get this real. You're not the only one who's carrying nukes. I could see if you were the only one who has nukes, then I can see you acting the way you acting, but you acting like you dude, you're not the only one who has nukes. That's what I'm saying. You got to be mindful of that. He's not thinking. You're not thinking correctly, bro. You lost it, man. You lost it. You know what I'm saying? You know. Now the U.S. got allies all over the place. Brazil, Australia, NATO. You know, Canada is part of NATO too. So no, the U.S. got allies all over the place, bro. Don't forget about Japan. Okay, these motherfuckers fought against us, in World War II. Japan fought against us, but now they're on our team. You see what I'm saying? So they, you forget about NATO. NATO got nukes. Okay, and then we got, I think, India. So it's like, bruh, what are you doing? You acting like you're the only one who got nukes. India got nukes. NATO got nukes. The U.S. got nukes. So You're not the most powerful motherfucker in the world, and it shows on the battlefield that you're not the most powerful army because you're getting your ass whooped out there. You know what I'm saying? You getting your ass whooped out there, bruh. You see what I'm saying? The best thing he should do, bruh, is just go ahead and end this shit right now before it gets worse. Because guerrilla warfare tactics, eh, you can't win against it, bro. It don't matter what weaponry you got, bro. If you ain't dropping no fucking nukes, then you ain't gonna win. Even if you drop a nuke, it still ain't gonna win. Hypersonic missiles, but that don't mean nothing, bro. You still need the whole entire country. You, Hypersonic missiles are not gonna win you the whole entire country. Yeah, it'll invade missile, defense and shit like that, man. But it's not gonna do much, bro. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to shoot it down. Matter of fact, nearly impossible because they travel at the speed of sound. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, hypersonic missiles that give them a little bit of an edge, but it's not gonna fucking like do it for them. You see what I'm saying? They probably, you know, but when this fucking battle is over, they're gonna run out of hypersonic missiles. They shot one hypersonic missile. Those things are more expensive than regular missiles, bro. So it's gonna keep on costing them over and over again. You gotta understand this war is costing him more, you know, than 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 what he's gaining. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't mean just because he has hypersonic missiles, it doesn't mean anything. That don't mean nothing, bruh. When you're going against guerrilla warfare, because you'll run out of those things. You'll run out of hypersonic missiles. He ain't got a whole lot like that. You know what I'm saying? And I can see this shit leading to like a nuclear war. It's going to escalate. It's going to spill over to the West. It's going to spill over to NATO. It's just not going to look well for the future, bruh, at all. They're trying to avoid nuclear war, bruh, but man, we might be in trouble. This might be our last days on Earth. Seriously. So back to what I was saying about guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare to this day is untouchable. You cannot win against guerrilla warfare, especially if the people of that country know what the fuck they doing. The U.S. tried to win against guerrilla warfare and it didn't work. The U.S. got their ass handed to them too, on the silver platter. You see what I'm saying? The U.S. got their ass handed to them on a silver platter when they went against Vietnam. Got that ass whooped. Got that ass whooped. That's all he got is nukes. And even then, he ain't gonna kill them all. Motherfuckers got underground bunkers and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got missile detection and shit like that, bro. So they know when a nuke is coming. They got underground bunkers, bro. You see what I'm saying? So you cannot win against guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare is something that a lot of countries struggle with, especially the you know countries of power, powerful countries. They struggle with guerrilla warfare, bro. If the U.S. struggled with guerrilla warfare, then Russia's definitely gonna struggle with guerrilla warfare, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Let's keep this a buck. Keep this a buck. A lot of guys, you don't understand what guerrilla warfare is. You see what I'm saying? Guerrilla warfare is. You cannot win against guerrilla warfare. It don't matter how many people you kill. You cannot win against guerrilla warfare. It is nearly impossible. Why you think they are struggling out there? They can't advance. They're on the edges still. A lot of their generals have been killed, bruh. That's man. They're losing steam. They're losing confidence. They don't have the will to fight anymore, man. Because so many of them have killed 13,000 men in just 3 weeks. Come on, bruh. You see what I'm saying? 13,000 in just 3 weeks. 13,000 men. That's so many goddamn soldiers, bro. That means another 13,000 is going to be lost in another 3 weeks. That's a lot of soldiers. You're not supposed to be losing that many soldiers within just 3 weeks. You don't lost about 4 or 5 generals. Bruh, what the fuck you doing out there? And then the soldiers are not fully malnourished. Your soldiers are you know, your soldiers are walking up to doors, knocking on them, asking for food or begging for food. The Russian soldiers are walking up to like Ukrainian doors and asking for food. You see what I'm saying? They're begging for food, bruh. They don't have the resources to fight. They're running out of food, gas, and water. That's the reason why they're stalling. They're getting ambushed everywhere they go. Supply lines are being cut off. You can't win against that. It don't matter if you got hypersonic, supersonic. It don't matter, bro, what you got, bro. If you cannot set up camp where you can fight, if you don't have the resources or the food, them bodies, let me tell you, man, them fucking bodies that they were stacking up on top of each other, bro. And I ain't never seen nothing like that in my whole entire life. Them bodies that they were stacking up on top of each other, they look malnourished, bro. Really skinny soldiers, bro. They picked them soldiers up like they were like feathers, and then tossed them on top of each other. You see what I'm saying? So Russia really is going to fucking feel this wrath. They're not going to win against this guerrilla warfare that the Ukrainians have. It's not going to win, bro. They got foreign fighters out there whooping ass out there right near the border where it's not even a stronghold at all, bro. It's like, and they get there, they whooping ass out there. Like there's some foreign fighters um that are near the border of Ukraine. They're defending that territory and they're doing a good job at it. They're foreign fighters. They're not even like Ukrainian soldiers. These are just regular citizens and shit, and they're doing a good job too. Like like I mean, there's foreign fighters and regular citizenship right there by the border. Foreign fighters and regular citizens coming together, and they doing a good job, bro. They doing a good job at defending this shit, bro. So for all you guys, I know you want Ukraine to lose and shit like that, but this shit is not gonna fucking do. Nah, hypersonic missiles ain't gonna do shit. You only got so many of those though. It'll be a matter of time before you run out. Those super hypersonic missiles, those are way more expensive than the regular one. They're gonna fucking lose. They're gonna fucking lose out on those, man. They're gonna run out eventually. They're gonna limit the supply of that shit, bro. You need to fucking look, look. Putin is losing this war, and he should be aware of this. And it seems like he's not aware of it. Seems like he's not aware. You know what I'm saying? Of that he's losing the war, and he got his pride up. He got his ego up and shit like that, man. That shit ain't gonna make no difference. You motherfuckers need to calm down and face reality. And right now, Putin, he's not looking at reality right now. You cannot take on a whole entire country when they're using hit and run tactics. They're using, you know, they're fucking setting up bait traps, baits and traps, and you know, they're ambushing you, cutting off your supply line. You cannot fight like that. You need supplies to fight. And what the Ukrainians have been good at doing is cutting off their supply line. They can't fight. They don't have the food. They don't have The water, they don't have the fuel. They running out of gas and shit, bruh, out there on the battlefield. You need those things to fight, and that's what they've been doing, bruh. They've been cutting off the supply line. The Ukrainians been cutting off the Russian supply line, man, and that's a huge problem for the Russians right now, man. And they're being ambushed everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. The Russians, I mean. The Russians are being ambushed. Okay. Like I said, man, they don't lost 13,000. That's a lot in 3 weeks, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, I'm gonna end this video, man, cause this is man, bro. I swear to God, you know, you know, my thing is, man, I'm not on anybody's team, but what I'm mad about is that Putin is out here trying to start World War Three. World War Three. And that has some grave consequences, man. You know what I'm saying? That will have some grave consequences. We talking about this motherfucker got nukes, man, and he out here trying to destroy the world. Bruh, you need to calm down with that shit. You ain't the only one who got nukes. You know, think about it. If the U.S. and Russia went to war, bruh, it would be catastrophic, man. Big time. We might not live. Matter of fact, we won't live. That means we die. We all die if the U.S. and Russia went to war. We all die. Nuclear wars everywhere. And then here comes a nuclear winter, bro, for years. You know, 13,000 soldiers, though? Come on, 13,000 3 weeks, bro? Come on, what the fuck are you doing? You lost 4 generals already. You pushing them closer to the front lines. They're getting killed. You need to stop the war, bro. It ain't like you destroying most of of Ukraine, bro. It's like, damn, that's all you could do right now is just bomb shit. That's all you could do right now because your ground troops, they ain't doing a good job out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, anyway, you guys have a good day, man. I gotta get a little bit more sleep and I gotta work. Peace out, take care, and bless.